For the last 2 years, you have had to navigate a world in which your personal and your professional life collided with enforced remote working, whilst having to contend with global uncertainty. And now, as we head into 2022, whilst the world's starting to adjust and acclimatise to this new norm, you're asking yourself, how do I end this feeling of overwhelm? How do I end this feeling of exhaustion? How do I improve my work-life balance so that I can pursue my professional aspirations, not at the expense of my personal health and vitality? That is what we are going to be discussing in today's video. Hi, my name is Subira. I am a millennial burnout coach, and welcome to the Burnout Free Lifestyle. So, the key is this: if you want to pursue your professional aspirations without sacrificing your personal health and vitality, you have to give up work-life balance. Yeah, I said it. You have to give up work-life balance. A work-life balance is unattainable because it's not sustainable, and the more you do it, the more likely you are to burn out. Story time. So I used to be an investment analyst. I made decent money. I had no financial stresses. I used to go on all-inclusive holidays at least 3 times a year. I meditated religiously. I went to counselling. I was predominantly plant-based. Went to the gym 6 times a week, sometimes twice a day. I had achieved work-life balance. I was working hard and I was playing hard. However, at the age of 25, I was sat in front of a neurologist being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, an incredibly debilitating and disabling condition. And I asked the consultant, what have I done wrong? He said, you haven't done anything wrong. You've had great work-life balance. It just happens to some people. Now, for me, that wasn't a good enough answer. I wanted to know, why is it that at the age of 25 I was experiencing immobility and blindness, as well as a whole host of other weird and wonderful symptoms? And then it occurred to me, whilst I had achieved work-life balance, what I did not have was work-life harmony. Now at this point you'll probably be thinking, Subira, surely that's just semantics. Work-life balance, work-life harmony, what's the difference? Let me tell you. Work-life balance is like living your life on a tightrope. In one hand you've got your personal life, and in the other hand you've got your professional life. Now we know that life is not smooth sailing, and walking on a tightrope is hard enough as it is. But when life happens, i.e. a life event or something unexpected at work, it's like a gust of wind hitting us whilst we're on this tightrope. And we've got to work really hard, activate those core muscles, and engage all our effort and focus into remaining upright, to remaining balanced. Which means it's not sustainable. So as I said, in my life, I was working hard, I was playing hard, I had work-life balance, but because I had to work so hard to keep both of those areas in my life upright, it was exhausting, it was draining me. Work-life harmony, on the other hand, is about creating peace in your personal life and creating peace in your professional life, which is a lot more sustainable and a lot simpler in terms of executing and actually achieving. But it's not easy. And that's because when it comes to creating work-life harmony, you have to take a real hard look at your personal life and your professional life and identify the things that aren't working for you, but also identify the things that you are in need of in your life. So in my example, whilst I had work-life balance, in that I was working hard and playing hard, I didn't have work-life harmony in that in my personal life, my mum has spent years being incredibly unwell, incredibly ill. And that she had a heart attack in my final year of studying economics, and then died suddenly the day after my birthday, and I started my investment career 4 days after her funeral. Whereas in my professional life, whilst on the surface I was doing well in that academically, I completed my first class dissertation in 48 hours with my mum in a coma, and then got a job at a top 2 investment consultancy. What was happening in my personal life, that level of turmoil and trauma, then crept over into my professional life because it impacted my cognitive capacity to deliver on the work that I was more than qualified to do, more than capable of doing. But because of the amount of stress and turmoil I was experiencing in my personal life, I wasn't able to perform at my full potential in my professional life, which meant I then felt that other people could see I wasn't performing at my potential, I wasn't executing work at a high level, and that made me feel even more stressed. And in the end, I had to resign. And I had to resign, number one, because I didn't have work-life harmony. There was disarray in both areas of my life now. But number two, I wanted to create a life that enabled me to take back my health, to take back my personal power, and create a life that was conducive to my health and well-being, a life that enabled me to pursue my professional aspirations whilst maintaining a healthy, thriving personal life that I didn't feel the need to have to escape from. Because let's be honest, when I was going on those holidays, whilst I was enjoying myself, I was really escaping my personal life. So in 2022, if we are going to be climbing that corporate ladder, excelling in our career and pursue those professional aspirations, we need to make sure we're not doing so at the expense of our personal health and vitality. Because if you don't have your health, if you don't have your vitality, you can't perform at work in your full potential. Point in case, me. And you end up burning out. So in 2022, it's really important that we in fact shift the focus on work-life harmony instead. And the best way to create work-life harmony is to create a burnout free lifestyle. Create a life that is not going to enable you to burn out as you achieve all that you deserve to achieve, all you desire to achieve, and all that you can achieve. If you want to know more about the difference between work-life balance and work-life harmony, or how you can achieve it, please leave a question or a comment in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to respond. In the meantime, like and subscribe to keep up to date with all the videos, because here we talk about the burnout free lifestyle, allowing you to pursue your professional aspirations without sacrificing your personal health and vitality. See you next time.